This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku. And it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
This Friday,
I'm an angel. See the wings?
don't miss the new comedy Good Fortune, starring Seth Rogen, Aziz Ansari, and Keanu Reeves. Critics rave. It's heaven sent.
Let me have a budget, guardian angel?
Kinda.
You were very unhelpful.
Good Fortune, directed by Aziz Ansari. Rated R.
Welcome to the Monday Show.
Oh, well, hey, everybody. Welcome to the Monday Show. And this is the part where Jeff would normally go, hey, everybody, welcome to the Monday Show. But Jeff's not here like a lazy bitch.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the Monday Show. Hey.
That was a Tiff Myers. The other Jeff. That's what they call you, right?
You know what's funny is when I was younger, you get those license plates on the bike, those kid license plate. The only one I could find closest to my name was Jeff. So I'd get that one because there's an F at the end.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah. How's it going, man?
It's going well, dude. Thank you for having me. Shout out to everybody who listens and who's nice on the Discord.
Thank you for filling in. Jeff will be back next week. A Tiff, if you don't know, hosts a podcast on the network called Sus Stories. You should go listen to it or we will fuck you up.
Wow.
Yeah. That's the kind of podcast network boss I am.
Everybody's so nice on the fucking... Everybody's so nice in the network. I don't know.
Because they know I'll fuck them up. They know what's up, I think.
I'm down to fight. Like, I miss fighting, so I'm down to fight somebody.
So I normally do this thing on the pod where it's, kind of just a running bit where I'll ask Jeff how he's doing. And then when he starts talking, I cut him off with this crazy butt rock guitar thing. Obviously not a thing I do when there are guests, especially because you have a podcast to plug. Tell people a little bit about Sus Stories.
I don't know. This is a trap. Is this a trap? It seems like a trap where you are going to cut me off.
The hardest part of this show for me is the beginning of the show, because that's when I have to spend Tiff, tell everyone how I play this live. Asking a room full of guests what
this is so
when all I really and I talk with two mouths is what I've been doing for the past 7 days. That's why we call this segment This Week in Me. I don't own a fleet of guitars for nothing. Real intense. And drums. I'm playing guitars and drums. And bass.
Ooh. This is fun, though.
Fade it out, Brett. It is. Thank you, Brett. This is off camera. Brett's way off. Brett's way off camera. He works at a company now. He has a real job. Still a podcast job, but real job. Brett was the original engineer and editor of the very first episodes of Unpopular Opinion. And as the show carried on, he became more of a personality on the show because I have an eye for talent.
It can be fully transparent.
No, but yes. Go on.
So I just assumed you always hated me.
What? Why?
Because early on, you would have everybody else a part of the podcast that I was in the vicinity of, and I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker hates me." So I don't know. But then I realized I'm just antisocial and never even spoke to you.
Yeah, I remember I did a podcast you used to co-host with.
Yes.
Someone way back.
Yeah.
Back.
Yes. Yeah.
And I don't know. I wonder if I thought you were mad at me over that, because that guy he was mad at me for some reason. It's like
because he said we were going to be on your network. It was early on, and then things happened, but then you would get everybody else in the comedy community. And I was like, this motherfucker, he hates me, I guess. And now we're like buddies.
Yeah.
But I just thought you hated me.
Also, I do all of this by myself, so I'm bad at booking. I'm not nearly as organized as people probably think I am. I know I pull off 5 podcasts a week, but I'm hanging on by the skin of my teeth most of the fucking time.
So, but when you're like, hey, this guy used to be on the podcast, I'm like, I don't know that guy, but he probably hated me too.
And also, I send those emails where the booking emails. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no.
You got to respond to those.
I do sometimes. But no, this is way before all this, even before we became like buddies.
Now we're hanging out. We're going to see Pee Pee Poo Poo Man. We will have seen it by the time this airs.
That's true. Oh, I'm going to take notes because I assume we're doing a podcast on it.
Well, I think we should do an episode of the documentary pod about the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man, which we've talked about it already. We are going to the only screening anywhere near
West
us.
Coast.
It's in Long Beach. You're just going to have to, people at home, as if you haven't already, just Google Pee Pee Poo Poo Man. We're going to see that on Friday. It does not start till 10 o'clock at night, which sucks for me because I'm 100 years old. So I'm going to have
I go to bed at 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
I'm with a pre-workout.
Yeah, I'm like 9 usually is my bedtime. And horrifyingly, it is a double feature with a horror film called Watch Them Come Blood. The tagline says that it is a film about a guy who gets trapped in a strip club where they have a very special skill. And I don't know what it is.
Dude, that sounds awesome. We're staying for that one.
But the film is called Watch Them Come Blood.
Dude, that sounds fucking dope. Okay, let's just see that one instead of Pee Pee Poo Poo Man.
Oh, man. I mean, I do think Pee Pee Poo Poo Man is very short.
Is it? Oh, I hope. The total runtime is like 160 for both of them.
Oh, that's not too bad. What if we get there and Pee Pee Poo Poo Man is like 6 episodes? We're there till 3 o'clock in the morning.
I hope not. I mean, we can leave if you want. It's fine.
I mean, we got a job to do.
Bro, it's because there's nowhere to fucking pirate this movie.
Yeah, that's my other fear is that we'll see this on Friday at like midnight Long Beach time, which there's all that extra drama to go along with Long Beach.
It's true.
Parking. And then we'll wake up Monday morning and it'll be streaming on Hulu or something.
Yeah, there's nowhere.
Yeah, so far there's no indication Pee Pee Poo Poo Man has been picked up by the streaming services. Maybe this screening is part of the process. They're like, hey, we sold out the Long Beach Art Theater or something like that.
It's a documentary, but it's also a bunch of reenactments of the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man, of people getting things dumped on them and yelling.
Yeah.
So it could, you said earlier, it could be good or it could be bad.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that holds true with most films and most things. Could be good, could be bad. But yeah, I think there's going to be no middle ground at all.
No. If you hate it, you can punch me in the chest afterwards, but like at 75%.
Oh, well, you got to know now I'm just going to hate it no matter what, so I can punch in the chest in the parking lot. Sounds like a lot of fun. I hate this movie. And then I show up next week wearing a Pee Pee Poo Poo Man t-shirt. I own the Criterion Collection Blu-ray, but I still wailed on a tiff in the chest. I get sued. We're on Judge Judy over the Pee Pee Poo Poo Man. This sounds like kind of a fun outcome.
You win. My wife's going to be like, why are you holding your sternum? Adam hated this documentary.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You ever been punched right there in the sternum?
It's the worst.
You can't breathe.
It's the fucking, that's why I asked you to go 75%. Don't go, I don't need you fucking fully stepping into it.
If someone threw pee-pee or poo-poo on me, that's what I would do. I would punch them in the fucking sternum.
I'd murder them barehanded. I would just crush their head and smash it against the fucking ground.
Or just give them like an 80s action movie head snap. Snap that neck.
Yeah, I'd go ballistic.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, no, I'd fuck him up. I'd go.
So should we?
I'm glad you don't hate me.
No,
I've never hated me.
It's weird that we're just now having this conversation, but
I'm sorry. I was like, wait a minute, because you said I knew that guy, and I was like, well, I thought you never liked me.
Well, not true. Should we get to our first segment?
Yes, I assume you editing all that out. The script is fucking going to be 10 pages of bullshit. Oh.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I got an outtake show to produce too. We'll
okay.
Put that in there if nothing else.
There's so many shows.
I know. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. All right. First segment. Did you know the world is on goddamn fire right now? What part of the world? All of the world. It's enough to make a person ask themselves or someone nearby, are we doomed? That's the name of this segment. Now let's find out. Fade it out, Brett. Are we doomed? And the answer is usually yeah, we probably are. There are lots of calamities brewing right now that we could talk about, but let's focus on a concern that has been created by the government shutdown, which I'm sure is still happening by the time this goes up. I highly doubt the government has been reopened in the day since.
The Epstein list hasn't been released.
Not to get way off course, I think they will start a fucking civil war before they release those Epstein files. I think.
How bad was it? That's crazy.
I mean, if it's Trump with underage girl, that would be the worst presidential scandal ever.
No, like it's true because fucking didn't Thomas Jefferson like murder a guy and everybody's like, dude, this guy's awesome.
And then if there's multiple presidents that are wrapped up in it, oh man, what if that's why we're letting Israel do whatever the fuck they want? They're like,
for sure,
our guys got some tapes that you have not seen. I mean,
that's true.
Plausible as anything. So yeah, we're not going to get the Epstein tapes, but
no.
On the bright side, there is a severe shortage of air traffic controllers overseeing our planes in the sky right now. Travel getting disrupted all over the place because air traffic controllers are expected to work for free while this shutdown is happening. Air traffic controllers, TSA, both are expected to show up and work without pay.
This would be a good time for a 9/11.
That's the thing. Like, of all the people you don't want unhappy and unfocused and preoccupied, it's the people who make sure the planes land and the people who make sure no one brings a fucking bomb on one of those planes.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
I can't imagine. I'm with them. I would call in.
Yeah.
What kills me is when Trump comes out and says shit like, well, we might not even pay back pay. It's like, do you think that's making people mad at Democrats? Is that what you honestly think? You think people hear you say that and they're like, oh, these Democrats. It's like, oh, dude.
It doesn't matter to them. Whoever believes in this guy is going to believe in this guy. And they're going to find a way to blame the Dems no matter, even though they don't have any power at all right now. They just have AIPAC Shakur fucking saying nonsense. I don't know. They're going to blame the Dems for everything.
Yeah. So the Burbank airport, one day last week, there were just no air traffic controllers for like 6 hours.
Jesus.
So instead, planes were being guided in via a facility in San Diego. You know, nearby San Diego. It's damn near the Mexican border.
But it's 3.5 hours away, or 3 hours away.
Burbank's way, way up there in LA. It's north. So
Burbank's hours, they end at like 10 o'clock anyway. So it's like, it's just bad staffing timing.
Yeah. And because of this, they had to temporarily ignore that curfew so flights could take off, because flights were getting rescheduled because landing was a nightmare. Similar thing happened in Nashville, where they had to rely on older radar systems to land the planes. This is a quote from U.S. Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy. We are tracking sick calls, sick leave. Have we had a slight tick up in sick calls? Who talks that way? Yes. And then you'll see delays that come from that, right? Because again, our priority, I want to see your flight not be delayed. I don't want you canceled. But our priorities are safety. So if we have additional sick calls, we will reduce the flow consistent with a rate that's safe for the American people, end quote. That is exactly as eloquent as I expect the Trump administration transportation secretary to be.
How is this motherfucker blaming sick day?
Well, that is what's happening is air traffic controllers are calling in because they're calling in sick.
But they're not getting paid.
Because they're expected to work without pay. So they're just like, fuck you. I'll just call in. And I don't know how Republicans or Trump or anyone thinks getting in front of people and being like, you might not even get back pay. You think that's going to make people stop calling in?
No.
I would just be looking for a new job right now, personally.
You kind of need them just the way our technology with planes have gone. You can't really eyeball that shit.
Yeah.
The Wright brothers did.
Yeah, you're not clicking a safe landing icon on the touch screen inside the cockpit. There's more to it. I was just in a very small plane for the first time, and I would not have the nerve for it.
Have you ever been on like a helicopter?
I have not.
I did a comedy tour for the troops in like the Marshall Islands where they have all the nukes at.
Jesus.
For the Pacific Island.
Yeah.
But the other comedians were just big fat guys and then me. And they were like, all right, we're going to need y'all to sit accordingly because if one of you guys is not balanced, we can die in the Pacific Ocean and there's no one here. So all the fat guys had to have window seats and I'd sit in the middle because I was the nothing weight.
Remember when that kid got decapitated on a water slide in Kansas City?
Yeah.
That's how that happened. He was on it with two adult women, and the weight distribution should have been such that one of them were in front and back, and then the kid was in the middle. But the kid's dad was like, he's not going to be able to see. And so they put that kid in front, and they hit a bump, and that kid flew up in the air, gets decapitated, and then his head hits one of the women behind him.
It's a Final Destination. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's how Aaliyah died, was an issue with weight distribution.
Yeah. These shits are important.
Yeah.
And if you have no one there regulating that, then everybody's fucking cooked.
Yeah. And I imagine, are all airport workers federal, I wonder?
Yes. Yeah. Because I tried to be a part of TSA. Yeah.
But so like baggage handlers and things like.
To an extent. Yeah.
Are they getting paid, I wonder? Because you also want them kind of on their P's and Q's, you know?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe baggage handlers might be like a third party. Maybe. I know with the TSA is definitely federal because they have great benefits. And everybody who's in my family who works for the government knows that I'm not bright and was like, you should be in the TSA. We're going to go to these higher branches of government. You can be the TSA family member. It's like, all right, thank you. Still working though. So who has the last laugh?
Exactly. So yeah, this same thing happened during Trump's last government shutdown. The government shut down during his first term. Security screeners at airports started calling in sick. Air traffic controllers sued the government to try and get paid. Miami International Airport had to temporarily shut down one of its terminals. What's especially bad this time around, we already were dealing with a shortage of air traffic controllers.
Yeah, because they fired like half of them as soon as they took office.
Yeah, we're down about 3,000 air traffic controllers in this country when it comes to is the number we actually need. And just an extra shitty detail I found in the article we'll link to about this. Because the shutdown started in the middle of a pay period, all federal airport employees' final checks are going to be 1 week instead of 2 weeks.
Oh, that's so shitty.
Yeah. That sucks.
God damn it.
Yep.
Dude.
So I would also be calling in if I was an air traffic controller.
Yeah, but we get to say slurs now, so it's all good.
Yeah, it's great. Trans people don't have rights anymore.
Culture wars, baby. Who cares about actual life?
Yeah, America got what we wanted. Congrats.
God, those cowards. Oh my God.
This episode is brought to you by CBS. DMV is a brand new workplace comedy turning misery into magic and chaos into comedy. Starring Harriet Dyer and Tim Meadows, DMV is here to serve you laughs. Watch October 13th at 8:30, 7:30 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
This episode is brought to you by Nature's Bounty. Nature's Bounty believes your body is brilliant, naturally designed to thrive, inside and out. For those always looking for new ways to support your health from head to heels, Nature's Bounty has a range of over 400 vitamins and supplements born from 50 years of trust and care. Nature's Bounty. It's in your nature. Visit naturesbounty.com to learn more.
Okay, Chad. Today you're gonna drive the all-electric Toyota BZ.
But my electric vehicle phobia. I'm not ready, Dr. Ross.
I believe in you.
Oh my gosh. We're inside it.
Try to take deep breaths, okay?
The ventilated seats, they're touching me.
You can do this, Chad. Drive the car. How do you feel, Chad?
I feel cured. Woohoo! I'm doing it!
The all-electric BZ. One drive can change your mind. Toyota. Let's go places.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to help you make the most of your summer with Michelob Ultra, a superior light beer worth playing for. Play for it with the guys when you're competing to see who can sink more birdies on the golf course, because winning tastes even better with Ultra on the line. Play for Ultra. Fill your fridge with Michelob Ultra this summer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The family that vacations together stays together. At least, that was the plan. Except now, the Dastardly desk clerk is saying he can't confirm your connecting rooms.
Wait, what?
That's right, ma'am. You have rooms 201 and 709.
No, we cannot be 5 floors away from our kids.
The doors have double locks. They'll be fine.
When you want connecting rooms confirmed before you arrive, it matters where you stay.
Welcome to Hilton. I see your connecting rooms are already confirmed.
Hilton, for the stay.
All right, next segment. A new segment called I Think You're Drunk.
I think you're drunk as fuck.
And that's the intro music.
As someone who does his own intro music for his podcast with shitty music, sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I mean, I probably will use that as the intro music because I haven't made intro music for this segment, and I'm pretty lazy.
This was such a good fucking story because it twists and turns.
Oh, it sure is. In this inaugural installment of I Think You're Drunk, let's talk about former Heisman Trophy winner and kind of NFL disappointment, Mark Sanchez. Although people forget, he took the fucking Jets to 2 AFC championship games. So,
yeah,
not terrible.
He was very mid. He was mid at best.
Yeah. He played quarterback, I think, 8-9 seasons in the NFL. He's an analyst for Fox Sports now.
Remembered for the butt fumble.
Yes.
The butt fumble was, before this, his biggest claim to fame.
Yeah. People just have to Google it. The butt fumble. There's lots of video out there.
He was holding the ball, and then he was running towards his offensive tackle, and his offensive tackle got pushed into him so that the offensive tackle's ass hit the ball, and then he fumbled.
Butt fumble. Yeah, imagine being good enough at quarterback that you won a Heisman. You took the Jets to 2 AFC championships.
Handsome.
Yeah.
He dated models. I think he dated Jessica Simpson. He was the guy.
All people remember is that butt fumble.
Yeah.
That's it. Dude. It's not even like Dan Orlovsky. He's an ESPN personality. He was a backup quarterback in the NFL, and he is most famous for a play where they were in the end zone and he just ran out of the end zone on accident.
Yeah.
But that guy kind of sucked at football. He was good enough to be a backup, but
he was also the quarterback for the 0-16 Lions.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of clips going around being like, did Dan Orlovsky as your quarterback the reason why he went 0-16? And a lot of the players were like, he didn't fucking help. Yeah, he's bad.
So yeah, Sanchez, he at least had a better career than that. He deserves better than just being remembered for the butt fumble. And now he won't just be remembered for the butt fumble because Mark Sanchez got stabbed.
Found out he got stabbed. Everybody's like, prayers for Mark Sanchez.
Right.
That was the crazy part. Everybody's like, oh my God, I hope he's alive. Prayers for him.
Yeah, I remember the way it was being reported. I did at least a little bit think he was going to die.
Yeah, he was in critical condition.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, Mark Sanchez has been arrested. You don't normally get arrested for getting stabbed.
No.
So people were wondering what the fuck. And it turns out Mark Sanchez, he was in Indianapolis as part of Fox Sports coverage of the Colts-Raiders game. Colts, very surprising team this year.
Bro, with rights? With Daniel Jones as quarterback? Like, who knew?
Danny Dimes, MVP candidate right now. Although his nickname now, Indiana Jones.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So Mark Sanchez, he's in town to cover this game. And on Saturday night, he was in the loading dock area of a hotel in downtown Indianapolis, drunk. And there are some reports that he was running wind sprints or some crazy shit like that. Whatever the case, at some point, a 69-year-old truck driver named Perry Toll backed his truck into the same loading dock area, which for some reason upset Mark Sanchez.
Dude, how much of this is a CTE, right?
Some of it's got to be that, and alcohol, obviously, but
that's true.
The aggression to get this worked up over a parking spot he doesn't own the hotel. He wasn't trying to park his car. This is Karen shit.
Those docks are typically big as shit, especially for those higher end hotels. There's plenty of room to run a wind sprint. Like Mark Sanchez is not as big as an 18-wheeler.
Yeah. And I've been to downtown Indianapolis recently, year or so ago. It's not that busy.
All right, humble brag. You don't have to throw that in my face.
Yeah, sorry. It's actually a very nice downtown area.
It seems like it would be to be like, you'd be like, oh, this is creepily good. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I actually liked it a lot. So Mark Sanchez gets upset. He accosts this guy, including at one point trying to get in the driver's seat of his truck.
Did you see the picture of the guy in the hospital bed?
Yeah, he was fucked up.
He was fucked. Even though they blurred out his face, he was fucked up.
Yeah. And Mark Sanchez starts blocking this guy and shoving him. And it gets to the point that this guy thinks his life is in danger. So first he pulls out pepper spray.
Yep.
And pepper sprays Mark Sanchez. And Mark Sanchez just keeps running at him.
Beating the fuck out of him.
And at that point, Harry Toll stabbed him a couple times.
Yeah.
And this guy had been knocked onto pallets in this loading dock. Mark Sanchez was assaulting this dude.
He was dog walking him.
And it's a former professional athlete, but he's not old. No. Sanchez is still a young guy, and Harry Toll is not a young guy at all. So when you see the video and you hear the circumstances, it makes perfect sense that Mark Sanchez got stabbed.
Dude, and then you see the video of Mark Sanchez walking away post-stabbing, just holding his fucking chest.
And goes directly to a bar to seek help. I mean, that's probably the only thing that was open that late, but...
That's fair. I saw, dude.
I wonder if it's the one right around the corner from Gamebridge Fieldhouse that has the really good meatball subs. Could do a lot worse.
We'll find out. I feel like a town like Indianapolis would be like, hey, Mark Sanchez was here. It would be a landmark now.
Yeah, probably.
Dude, yeah, he really fucked up that old guy.
Yeah, and now to add insult to injury, Mark Sanchez is getting sued on top of everything else. Which,
as you should.
Yeah, you are rich and famous, dude. You cannot do this to regular ass people. They are going to sue you for money, as they should.
And fucking, if pepper spray doesn't stop you.
Yeah, that's like blackout drunk.
That's what I'm saying. My friend, he got maced once, and he told me he was just on the ground. It just took him to his knees.
Yeah.
And he was drunk, and he got maced, and he was like, "Oh, never come back to this bar." And he was like crying. And he called me up crying. He's like, "I got fucking maced." I was like, "Well, don't call me. Like, you fucking, I don't know. I'm at home."
Yeah, I feel like I'd be especially fucked up if I got maced because I wear contact lenses.
It might help. The lenses that might block out some of the mace, because I usually wear contacts, and then when I get sweat in my eyes now, it just burns like nonstop.
I am able to cut onions pretty comfortably without crying, and it's because of the contacts, I think. Very nice.
Should we test this or no?
No, probably not.
Okay.
I'm not handling knives without contacts in my face. I will lose a finger. All right, next segment. Hey, I'm not the ruler of the world, but I sure would like to be. And let me tell you, if I was in charge, a whole lot of things would change. We call this segment If I Was King, where we come up with new laws and rules and regulations that should apply to you. I command you to fade it out, Brett. Oh, If I Was King. This is where we talk about the laws that will be in place once I'm in charge.
No adding air traffic controllers?
I mean, sure, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But in the meantime, let's tackle the important stuff. Like how no single food item should cost more than $500. And here's the thing. Even that is an absurd amount of money that I would never spend on a single food item. But I know there's really huge steaks out there that, like those tomahawk steaks, those cost a couple hundred. I know. There's
but even though it's a couple hundred for a big ass tomahawk, that seems kind of reason. That doesn't seem that crazy.
Yeah, because it's also gigantic. You could feed probably 3 or 4 people with one of those steaks.
Dude, I got one a couple months ago.
Oh, really?
God, this is embarrassing. I got one a couple months ago. I literally started crying at the table. My wife is like, "Why are you crying?" And I was like, "It's crazy. I can afford to get a tomahawk steak. Like, I grew up so poor that I was like, had a moment like that. I was like, oh my God, I can afford this fucking steak." And I was sobbing.
That's how I was when I bought a Volcano weed vaporizer. Because those are like $400. And I have just fantasized about having one forever. And I finally got one. I was like, fuck yeah, made it.
But that steak was like half the size of our dining room table.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah, the place I go to for my birthday every year, it's called Pacific Standard Prime. They have a tomahawk steak, but I've never tried it because my wife isn't a steak person. So I would just be trying to throw down on a 68-ounce steak by myself.
Yeah, you can have it for the week.
I mean, I like my steak rare to the point that it's got a little bit of personality still when I eat it.
Okay.
So reheating steak doesn't really do it for me.
No, that's fair.
But shout out to Pacific Standard Prime, the best scallop potatoes I've ever had. Oh my God.
That sounds so fucking good.
It's very tasty.
God damn. Is there a WNBA game near there?
Yeah, the South Bay needs a team. So let's talk about this crazy expensive food item. A restaurant in Spain has taken shit a little too far. Asador Aupa, a Basque cuisine eatery located in Cabrera del Mar, Catalonia. Cannot recommend Basque cheesecake enough if no one's ever tried it.
I've never had it.
They are serving what they are calling the world's most expensive burger. It costs goddamn 11,000 American dollars.
See, that person should be executed. As somebody who hates condiments, all I need is a meat, cheese, and bun.
I mean, I'm not with you totally on hating condiments, but I'm not a secret sauce guy. And I can tell you this burger has way too much goddamn sauce on it. And the secret sauce is always either Thousand Island dressing, ketchup and mayonnaise, or fancy tartar sauce. That's all.
The burger's not even big.
It's not big. It looks pretty basic. The topping, they're like, oh, it's the most exclusive cheese. Well, I'm not going to be able to taste that.
No, especially after all the sauce.
They claim it took 8 years of research and experimentation to develop. Its exact ingredients are a tightly kept secret. So I'm also out there because for all I know, these are Costco burger patties that they're cooking.
Yeah, or cum.
Yeah, and then we're just gonna find out in 10 years that this was some nouveau art experiment, some commentary on capitalism.
Dude, $11,000? You can get 50 cooked tomahawks for that.
Yeah. You could, depending on the restaurant, you could probably put the down payment on a franchise.
You are correct. That is a Subway franchise cost, probably.
Yeah, that is a lot of money. This is a quote from Bosco Jimenez, who I will grant, it's a very cool name, founder of Asador Aupa. This is his quote: "Luxury shouldn't be noisy. It should be unattainable." Okay, shut the fuck up.
We gotta fight this motherfucker. Yeah, we gotta fight this fucking guy.
Yeah, shut your mouth, Bosco.
What does he look? Watch him be super jacked.
He's gonna fucking fly to Los Angeles and fuck us up, which honestly would be kind of funny.
Oh, no, we could fuck him up.
Oh, good.
We could fuck him up.
Let's rob him for one of his burgers. Because also, if any of our wealthier listeners, and I know there's a lot of you out there, are thinking of trying this thing,
don't.
Well, please note, it is only available by invitation. Bosco has to invite you to try this burger, and then you get to give him $11,000.
He serves it on fucking paper, too.
Okay, what?
Yeah, it's not even plated on like a gold plate.
You should get a souvenir plate that you take home and hang on your wall. I ate the Bosco burger for $11,000.
If you pay $11,000 for a WrestleMania ticket or something where you're on the floor, you can take those seats home with you. So now you have the seat with the people's faces on it. This motherfucker serves you fucking burgers on a goddamn paper, the brown shitty paper that you get from Crab Feast.
This is such a scam.
Yes.
Such a scam.
He needs to be executed.
And I bet this is one of those no substitutions, no changes kind of places. Which I hate that. Get over yourself. Not everyone thinks onions are good. Sorry.
Have you been to Permani's in Pittsburgh?
No.
They're famous for putting coleslaw on the steak sandwich. And I hate coleslaw. And I'm like, hey, I don't want it with coleslaw. And they look at you like you're trying to fucking rip up Mein Kampf at a Trump rally. They just get so annoyed. And I'm like, I'm paying you money. Fucking take off the fucking coleslaw. And they're like, it's our coleslaw. I'm like, I don't give a fuck whose it is. And they get so into it that I'm like, it's stupid and it's trash. Give me my fucking sandwich. And you got to fight with them.
There's a kind of famous bar in LA. Don't know how many locations there are, but there was one in Santa Monica right by where I used to live in Santa Monica called Father's Office. And
yes.
They have a very famous burger that they will not let you alter in any way. It's like, man, fuck you. I don't want caramelized onions on my burger.
That's what I'm saying. Because it'll usually be like a bunch. Usually with me, it's like a bunch of things that I kind of like and like fucking ketchup or mayo. I'm like, yo, can you please take the sauce off? And they're like, no subs. I'm fucking leaving.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can't even make. Burger King lets you make my own choice, and they're $1. You bitch ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Why are you so high and mighty? Yeah. I'm mad. I don't know why this story made me the maddest, but I'm mad.
Yeah, this is another quote from Bosco. This experience is by invitation only. It's not on the menu. Reservations are not possible. Only those selected to experience it are allowed. If you think you should be on the list, you can request it, and the request will be processed. End quote. Dude. If you get in, that $11,000 investment will be rewarded with a burger cooked with the 3 best meats in the world, the most exclusive cheese in Europe, and a special sauce prepared with a luxury spirit. Here's the thing, not worth it. I wouldn't, if you divided 11,000 into 3, I wouldn't pay that amount for any of those one things.
I think you can probably eat a human for cheaper.
Probably. I bet you could.
As dark as that is, some underground thing's probably like $2,000 eat a person.
Yeah. There was a restaurant in Santa Monica that got shut down for a while for selling endangered animals.
That's what I'm saying.
If it's that out in the open with endangered animals, there's a back alley taken situation where you can just go eat a person, probably.
I think we did a podcast a while ago where we talked about eating whales or something.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Whale meat. And I looked it up. You can get whale meat from Amazon for like $200.
I don't know if I'd get it from Amazon, but...
Or you could order it via Amazon Japan. I had my friend in Japan willing to send me whale. Like I looked into it.
Oh, Japanazon.
Yes, but I would do that. You can eat fucking hundreds of whales with $11,000.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never eaten whale. I've eaten shark
Shark's fine, yeah.
So sharks know what's up. But
God, the listeners probably hate me now. I'm advocating for execution and eating whales.
Yeah, but...
Yeah. But $11,000, especially with the way our world is going.
He's trying to get eaten himself.
Yeah, dude, fuck this guy.
What's happening?
Did my card go through?
Oh, no.
Your small business depends on its internet. So switch to Verizon Business. And you could get LTE business internet starting at $39 a month when paired with select business mobile plans. That's unlimited data for unlimited business.
There we go.
Get the internet you need at the price you want. Verizon Business. Starting price for LTE business internet, 25 megabits per second, unlimited data plan with select Verizon Business smartphone plan savings. Terms apply.
Dripping in gold? That's cool. Dripping in Velveeta's supremely creamy golden cheesiness? That's respect. Elevate your drip with Velveeta's range of outrageously delicious dips and dishes. Shells, cheese, melty blocks, and heat and eat queso that go all in on indulgence. Flex on your fam with a creamy, cheesy masterpiece and go all in on what you love with Velveeta. Respect the drip and satisfy your cravings. Bring home the drip with Velveeta.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Purina believes no one should have to make the impossible choice between their own safety and their pets. But nearly half of domestic abuse survivors delay leaving because they can't bring their pets with them. Through the Purple Leash Project, Purina is helping create more pet-friendly domestic violence shelters so survivors and their pets can escape and heal together. Visit Purina.com/purple to learn more.
All right. Next segment.
AI.
This is where we talk about all the shady shit people are getting up to with AI these days.
Dude, goddamn.
I want to say I can't believe people would have thought something like this would be a good idea, but people are fucking crazy, man. Zelda Williams, daughter of late comedian Robin Williams, had to take to social media recently to post the following message. Please, just stop sending me AI videos of dad. Stop believing I want to see it or that I'll understand. I don't and I won't. If you've got any decency, just stop doing this to him and to me, to everyone even. Full stop. It's dumb. It's a waste of time and energy. And believe me, it's not what he'd want. End quote. This is actually terrifying because this message was posted a few days after a new AI app called Sora 2 was introduced. And Sora 2 is from OpenAI, and it makes the most realistic AI videos. But what you can also do with it, they have an app where you can upload pictures of yourself and make deep fake videos. You can upload pictures of your friends if they give you permission. And you can upload videos of dead people because by law, you cannot libel dead people. So what you're getting already out of this Sora 2 thing is videos of MLK saying crazy shit, but also because it's grainy looking black and white footage that's true to what it would have looked like then, it's even harder to tell that it's AI.
I'm getting, I don't know, I'm going to admit this, but whatever. I'm getting a lot of on my Instagram algorithm of Stephen Hawking videos doing stuff of Stephen Hawking going down skateboard ramps at the X Games, or Stephen Hawking in WrestleMania and WWE getting thrown off Hell in the Cell.
Oh no.
And he's just going for, that's the AI videos I get. But sending AI videos of your dead dad to the person is crazy. That just seems very distasteful.
Yeah. And these are clearly crazy people on the internet. I don't know what kind of person you have to be. Be like, I know what the daughter of this dead guy would like. A fake video of her dead dad.
Yeah. I don't know. My dad's dead. I wouldn't want to see an AI video of him fucking going off. Maybe I would like to see him get thrown off the top rope. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, should our dads wrestle? We'll have them wrestle in Riyadh.
God, it's fucking, oh my God.
The future is here. We could make that happen if we wanted.
We could make that happen.
With this goddamn app, which,
What is the point of it?
I have said for a long time that this is what I think the government is waiting on when it comes to releasing whatever Epstein videos might exist, whatever pictures might exist, is for AI to get good enough that they can be like, that's a deep fake. Kidding me? It's not a real video.
Yeah.
Because then, I mean, the videos are getting so good, that's going to be a defense for anyone powerful enough to use it. And if you're not, we already know the justice system is definitely stacked against poor people. Imagine someone makes an AI video of you in the future, depicts you committing some sort of crime, and you're like, that's AI. And they're like, prove it.
Bro.
And you can't. It's a nightmare.
That's even the fucking, not even that. It's like the Kyron Lacey story where they said he caused a car accident that killed a person. But then when you see the actual evidence, he was nowhere near the scene and his car pulled up a few seconds after the wreck.
Yeah.
But that didn't even need AI. They just needed a police system against him because the public will just agree off rip. They're like, okay, yeah, clearly this young black flashy guy did this. But that's all you need. Now with deep fakes, you're fucking cooked. God damn it. So our dads won't be wrestling.
And this app has some restrictions. For some reason, there were a couple celebrities that you couldn't do. Jimmy Carter, Michael Jackson. They wouldn't let you do.
Fuck Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, but they did let
that guy.
TechCrunch do Robin Williams videos. But they mentioned that this app has safeguards in place, at least, that make it so you can't do deep fake porn. But what they point out is that there are apps that do let you do that. And the only difference is they're not quite as realistic yet. But once they are, there's going to be porn of every fucking hot celebrity. And I don't know if that's not the future we want.
Yeah.
Would rather it be, homegrown.
I just don't know who this appeals to. I just don't see the point. I never saw the points of AI.
Yeah. And
I don't know. I don't get it.
This idea that people are actually using it. I saw an article the other day. It said something about, we've had Chat GPT this long. Why is it still making mistakes? And it's like, it's never done anything but.
Yeah.
All the AI research I've ever seen, and the only place I ever see it is when I Google something and Google just puts that AI preview up there. That shit's always wrong. It's always fucking wrong. There was a letters to the editor kind of thing or an advice thing in the New York Times the other day. And it was a screenwriter who was like, is it really that bad if I use AI to construct a whole entire scene? I've seen the shit AI writes. As someone who writes, I would never want to be represented that way. It's sloppy. It's not good at what it does. And people are just fucking leaning on it.
I don't know. It's not even lazy. It's beyond lazy. Completely lean on it because it's not good.
And also, there are legitimately good things AI does and can do in healthcare, things like that. I don't know, fucking finding landmines, probably. Any of that shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely use AI for that. But AI uses so many resources that we should only be using it for shit like that. There should be a truly beneficial purpose to using AI before a person is allowed to use it.
In EdTech, a lot of teachers now they're like, hey, you're gonna write your essays in the classroom now, and there is no homework, so you can't fucking cheat. It's not even helpful in education, really.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. It's never good. Even you're right with the Google AI feature. I remember I tried to look up video game codes, a computer game I'm playing. I'm like, what is this code? And it gave me the wrong fucking codes. And it's like, you're already pulling from the data pool that exists within the internet. How do you fuck up that? Because it can only be one thing. This code in Age of Empires to give me unlimited laser rifles so I can kill fucking Romans with laser rifles should be this. How do you fuck that up, AI? But seeing people lean on it and to do creative things with it is just like, how fucking stupid and uncreative are you where you need this?
Yeah.
And also, how much porn there's already so much porn. Why do you need to create fake porn?
So much, but the internet is mostly porn.
That's what I'm saying. And then people falling in love with AI, their AI chatbots.
So yeah, don't send celebrities' kids videos of their dead dad. Don't send me and a tiff videos of our dead dads. Especially because if you have enough pictures of my dead dad to produce that video, I'm going to know you're the government.
I mean, my dad was semi out there in terms of things. He played in like bands and stuff. So you'd have to be like, I don't know. You'd have to go to some indie jazz shows.
I mean, I don't know that we want to tell people where to find it.
That's true. I don't know why I just did that. If you are a fan of Marvin Gaye's old band, The Marquis, you might have seen my dad play bass.
Maybe. Now send a tiff a video of his dad playing bass. Get on it, Sora.
No, I have too many memories. I don't know, man. But I just don't see the appeal. I don't see the appeal.
Yeah, same. All right, next segment. This intro's really quick.
Thanks, Trump.
Oh, thanks, Trump. Trump is trying to start a civil war, right? Obviously.
Him and his handlers, yeah.
They very clearly want a civil war. I don't know if this is what they want, but I feel like they might be discounting the possibility that if the National Guard is there and ICE is there and ICE starts shooting protesters, I feel like Trump is a little too confident that the National Guard is going to respond by also shooting protesters. I think there are elements within the National Guard that will turn and shoot at ICE if that starts happening.
If their policies and platform were so good, why do they have to be so cunty?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
right?
Why do they have to be cunty? Why do they have to lie?
Yeah.
And it's because they're thinking beyond that. They're not trying to woo anyone with their policies. They're trying to do a Christian nationalist takeover of the United States. And we're letting them so far, it seems like.
No, it's true. God,
and I mean, not really letting them, but like you're seeing these videos out of Portland, and this same thing happened in LA when Trump sent the National Guard. I've posted this on Blue Sky twice now. What Trump is doing is that scene in The First Purge, which is not the First Purge movie. There's a prequel called The First Purge.
Yeah.
And in that movie, they go to a impoverished neighborhood, housing projects in, I think, Staten Island, Long Island, one of the two. And,
Shaolin.
Yeah, Shaolin. And they go to people, they give them their money for participating, and they're like, do whatever you want, go crazy. All crimes are legal. You can do whatever you want. And meanwhile, these are communities that have been getting terrorized by the police for just being alive and poor.
Yeah.
So what they do when the purge starts is they just start partying in the streets. And the government's like, fuck, they're supposed to be killing each other. And then they have to send people out to cause crime to make things look worse than they are. That's exactly what's happening with Trump sending the National Guard. He's expecting people are going to respond violently, and he's just getting like spray paint and dance parties. But that doesn't give me any comfort because I feel like they're just going to make up a justification.
It's weird, but not weird to expect any pushback from the National Guard's people, because if you're in the military, you're not going to push back. Your whole life is predicated on following orders from people above you, which is lame as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, no group is a monolith. We know that. And
sure.
I don't doubt that there are people in the military who just fucking love this country.
Yeah.
And what it represents to them. And we talked about this on the podcast I just recorded, the documentary episode that will have gone up last Friday by the time you hear this. I think what Trump and Pete Hegseth wanted when they had that bullshit fucking pep rally with all the generals, I think they wanted people to get up and walk out so they could just fire those people. So it would just be like an instant purge of a whole bunch of the top ranks of the military. And the military did not fall for it. Trump even at one point literally said, if you don't like what I'm saying, you can get up and walk out. And no one did. But I guarantee they didn't all like what he was saying.
No, that's fair.
And I don't know, it might be me being idealistic, but
a little bit.
I don't know that sending the National Guard to protect ICE is going to go exactly the way Trump thinks.
Why does ICE need protection to fucking round up Uber drivers?
Yeah.
Like they're not getting criminals, no offense to Uber drivers, but like they're just going after like normal everyday people.
Yeah, they're in Chicago arresting nannies at the park who are there with kids. Thanks for keeping us safe. You really care about the children, obviously.
I don't know. Gosh.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where this story is at by the time this episode goes up, because troops have been in Chicago for, I think, maybe a day at this point, and the videos are crazy. We're getting videos of ICE. ICE shot a pastor or
in the head,
a religious man in the head with a beanbag, I think.
Yeah.
And they were standing on the roof of a building, and he was just down there yelling, and they shot him in the fucking head. Trump is calling to arrest the mayor and the governor. Shit is real. It's fucking real.
God, just release the Epstein files.
Yeah, just get it over with. You can't love being on the run like this, being a fugitive from justice. Just release them.
It's crazy.
We'll go easy on you, Trump. All right, next segment. Y'all got any enemies? I sure do. A whole bunch of them, in fact. And do you know what I absolutely love? I love it when my enemies fight. And that's what this segment is about. It's called Enemy of My Enemy. Let's go. Fade it out, Brett. Oh, our most uncomfortable segment is back for more. Enemy of my enemy. Because sometimes people who suck do things that are all right. And making her third appearance on the Enemy of My Enemy segment. Once it was for being part of a bipartisan group that wants the Epstein files released.
Yeah.
And the other time it was because she is one of very few Republicans who have called what's happening in Gaza a genocide. And now Marjorie Taylor Greene is back because she is somehow the only Republican willing to call out her fellow Republicans over the government shut. And she specifically wants the same thing Democrats want, which there are Obamacare or Affordable Care Act subsidies that Biden extended to 2025. Democrats and Marjorie Taylor Greene apparently want those subsidies extended because the economy is shit. And if people don't get those subsidies extended, healthcare premiums are going to literally go from like $400 a month to like $900 a month.
Jesus Christ.
And the thing is, we're fine in California because there's like 10 to 12 states that have their own subsidies that don't rely on the government.
We don't rely on the government for shit here.
Yeah. We don't really need to. And so it's another thing that's going to hurt mostly Trump voting states.
That they're going to blame on Democrats.
Yes. And that's why I know Marjorie Taylor Greene sucks, but she is not incorrect. This is a quote. She posted this on Twitter, currently known as X. I should clarify, she's talking about Obamacare here. Let's just say as nicely as possible, I'm not a fan, but I'm going to go against everyone on this issue because when the tax credits expire this year, my own adult children's insurance premiums for 2026 are going to double, along with the wonderful families and hardworking people in my district. End quote.
Jesus.
She's not wrong.
No.
Wrong at all. And here's another quote from Raphael Warnock. You are going to hear me utter words I never thought I'd say. Marjorie Taylor Greene is right. I'm seeing what she's seeing. She's seeing what I'm seeing. People's healthcare premiums on the marketplace are going up astronomically high. End quote.
Jesus.
Yeah, you have to be so far off track for Marjorie Taylor Greene to be the fucking voice of reason. And it keeps happening with this administration.
Oh, yeah. She's made a babyface turn.
Yeah.
In Western terminology.
I thought you meant the R&B singer, and I was like,
No, she did not do a nice little spin and look at the camera lovingly. She went from a bad guy to a good guy.
She co-wrote some ballads with Eric Clapton. It wouldn't surprise me if Marjorie Taylor Greene did that these days either. All right. So yeah, good on you, Marjorie Taylor Greene, you anti-Semitic piece of shit. So I think that's our episode. We did it. Tiff, thank you so much for filling in for Jeff. Jeff will be back.
Of course.
Next week. What do we got to plug before we get out of here?
Just listen to Sus Stories. Sus Stories, wherever you find your podcast. It's growing. I don't know. I have a very, I don't know. I like the community I'm building. Being honest. Everybody's so nice. And we talk about comics.
Go listen to that. Go read my writings, adamtoddbrown.beehive.com. And I think that's it. Let's get the fuck out of here. Tiff, say goodbye.
Peace, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. We love you.